Ayan, good morning everyone. Ayan, it's a beautiful Tuesday. Napakaganda kasi. Bakit? Welcome back to 8,000 si PSCI yesterday. So, ayun, very good. Very good for the market. And very bullish tayo ngayon. So, it's okay to be aggressive. So, we'll talk about that today. Good morning to my viewers and good morning to my daughter Laika. Let me just double check everything if everything is working well. Yun. Not sure why the chat is not working. Let me see. The chat box is here and it's on. So it should be working but somehow walang lumalabas na chat. So ayun, lumalabas na. Alright. So today we're going to be talking about um how do you how do you know what stocks to pick daily? Paano ko ba ginagawa itong daily picks ko? How do I recommend these stocks and how do I know they're good to buy every day? Kasi every day ko to ginagawa, di ba? So, we're gonna be talking about that. But first up, we're gonna be reading the comments of everyone because this video is live yan, di ba? So, if you're watching the replay of the video, kindly move to around 25 minutes of the video because that's when the discussion is gonna start. Good morning. First up is I'm gonna be reading the comments. If you have any requests, we're gonna be talking about that later after our topic. And Hops, good morning Sir Lloyd. Ano po next resistance ng PSEI? Chart request po sana kay SCC, PCOR, and FEN. Thank you always. Let's check this out. Hirap sabihin kung anong sunod na resistance ni PSEI We're already bullish, so I think it's gonna make a good rally for the coming days. Can't really say what the resistance is, but let's check out the chart since you requested that. I'll open up the charts, PSCI. Alright, I wasn't really watching the resistance. Ang next nating major resistance really is it's the 9,000 mark. So we're looking to reach that point, especially now that inflation is going down, worldwide market is stabilizing. Ayun. So, I think this is gonna be a good rally for the market. So, yung mga kaibigan niyo po na hindi pa nagsa-stock market, invite them already. Have them create an account and start in the PSE. Sayang po yung bullish run. Right? Pa-investin niyo po sila dito sa market. Right? Major resistance. We have resistances right here at 073. Next is 8480. So, we can look into this. Baka ito yung next na resistance natin. But the major resistance talaga kung saan ang market when the market really had a hard time was at around 9,000. Look at the RSI dun sa 9,000. These resistances dito sa 84 RSIs were not that high during those times. So yun, it's not really that solid of a resistance. So 84 then 9,000 is the best resistance that we're looking at. But I think we're gonna reach those levels again, especially the reviews of the government, everything napakaganda po. So we're inviting investors again. So you can see ngayon sunod-sunod na ang foreign buying. Really yung mga yung mga ano dati, yung mga even the tawag dyan sa mga magagaling, the brokers, the financial advice, the financial experts thought we were gonna be looking at 6,500 and 6,000 before, but I was really bullish with this technical analysis, and ayun, umangat tayo. So buti hindi naman natuloy yung mga sinasabi nila na aabot ng 6,500 to 6,000 si PSEI. Ayan, Ranulfo versus Mang Buntag, Coach Lloyd. Good morning. Emmanuel Nadera, SMDC, Sir Lloyd. Good morning po, SMDC. I'll write that down. SMDC. Alright, Lorwin, good morning. Arleo, good morning. Inputs po kay IRC. IRC, I am recommending IRC still. Ni-recommend ko yan yesterday. We're still at support, so it's still okay. I think it's gonna be consolidating at that support area. But as long as that support holds. Hindi ko lang ni-recommend ngayon because I always wait for the green before I want to recommend it to everyone. It's kind of too aggressive of recommendation if pula siya. Kasi wala pa ting confirmation ng bounce. So, yun, I have a big responsibility in when it comes to recommendation kasi baka maipit ng mga tao. So, I always make sure na I see a confirmation bounce before I want to recommend it. Right? That's for Hops. Tyron Javier, good morning Sir Lloyd. Any thoughts on Tugo, ISM, and FNI? Si Tugo nag-break ng MA20 eh. So, I'm still holding on to my Tugo. Pero kasi test buy lang naman yung ginawa ko. If ever it hits my cut loss levels, I'm gonna be letting go of my Tugo. ISM, right? Let's check out ISM today. And FNI, and si FNI is still holding on to that support kasi tulog pa si FNI eh. Rainer Edward Julieza, good morning Sir Lloyd. Salamat sa mga turo mo, green ang port ko. Yan, very good. Congratulations Rainer. Enjoy the bullish market. Yan yung tinuturo ko lagi. I am inviting everyone to join the seminar kasi I want you to take advantage of the bullish market. Hindi yung basta-basta kayong pumapasok, hindi nyo alam ang ginagawa ninyo. Ruben Ocampo, good morning sir. Watching from Saudi Arabia, ano po masasabi nyo sa ECP? Pwede kaya tumaas ngayon? Let's check out ECP. Uy, nga pala, speaking of Saudi Arabia, Ruben, yeah, I'm gonna be there next month sa February po. I'm gonna be posting this week about the details dyan sa what do you call this, ang lugar po na pupuntahan natin is Saudi, Abu Dhabi, and Kuwait. Qatar, no, not Kuwait, Qatar, right? So we'll see you there, right? Magpo-post ako about that. I hope I can see you there, guys, right? Henson Birusel, sir, pa-check naman po ng IRC. Let's check that out in a while. Mika Lermen, good morning, sir. SMC and SCC po. SMC and SCC. SMC and SCC. Alright, let's write that down. Mike, Sir Lloyd, good morning. Now, PCOR, VUL, and CLC. Let's write these down now. PCOR, VUL, and CLC. Uy, si Now gumalaw kahapon because there were changes. Mayroon silang linabas na news kahapon. So, gumalaw si Now. Nga pala guys, a little request. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Please share the video sa Facebook walls niyo and to your trading groups para mga newbies doon, they will know about this program, the Daily Grind, para magabayan po natin sila sa stock market journey nila. Raul Tomale, good morning po. How about food? Thanks. Let's write down food. Right. Food. Yan. Investor Sandy, hi sir, good morning. Student from last weekend, please check East West, MBT, and OR. Ayan, tingnan natin yan ngayon. Uy, student ko si Sandy. Ayan, one of my students last weekend. Addison C, good morning. Sir Lloyd, good morning din. Team Anora, maing buntag sir. SEC og CEB, palihog. Thanks, sige. So, tanaw na to ni siya. CEB and SEC. Jonamin Garlit, good morning sir. STI and PCOR po. STI and PCOR. Let's check them out. Kumustahin natin si STR and PCOR. Alright. Blue chip po ba si PCOR? Asan yun? Blue chip po ba si PCOR? No, it's not a blue chip. Inputs mo sa SMC from Lorwin and M-Wide sir. Right, SMC and M-Wide. SMC. M-Wide is looking good. I recommended that the past few days. Right, so M-Wide, nagko-consolidate pa yan eh. So, positionan nyo na habang andyan pa sa support siya. So, habang hindi pa lumilipad. Denzio, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Pasilip po kay Primex. Uy, Primex, I've been recommending that for 2 days already. And ayun, umakyat na. Primex, kamustahin natin si Primex today. I don't think pwede pang habulin yan. Wait na lang tayo ng pullback before we wanna get in. So, hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy. Alan Ibarbia, good morning, Sir Lloyd. TBGI, please. TBGI. Ayan. Estopado, good morning po, Sir Lloyd, and to all viewers watching live from Saudi Arabia. See you there this February. Okay, guys? So, yan. El Razo, hi, Sir. Insights on CLC po. Okay po ba pumasok pa? Insights on CLC. Alright, let's check out CLC. I think okay pa naman. It's still consolidating on the upside. Bullish yung bullish yung signal kay CLC. Hindi nga lang gumagalaw pa, right? So, yan, we'll wait for it. Dapat pinoposisyonan na natin yan. CLC is somehow good for long term. Ang ganda ng mga investments nila ngayon. So, it's okay to check. It's okay to test it, right? Clear Manzana, good morning everyone. Okay po ba PCOR, sir? Let's check that out. Take me wherever you go. Good morning. Can you please check PERC, sir? Let's check out PERC. Ayan, PERC. Sir, thank you. Blaze Fernandez, LR. Sir, ayan, tingnan natin si LR. Right, wala pong audio. There's audio, Denzio. Ay, nagulat ako doon. Akala ko walang audio. Hopefully, And kindly refresh. Akala ko nagsasalita ako na walang audio. Phew. Right, kindly refresh. Paki-refresh na lang. Refresh mo na lang din siyo. Christian Cortez, good morning Sir Lloyd. Benta ko na ba FB ko? Nag-red kahapon eh. Let's check out FB. Right, so FB, ayan. FB, yes, you can sell. I think it's okay to sell half. I think it's gonna do a pullback and then just buy more on the next bounce. Pag nag-bounce na yan, that will be your second entry point. So buy more. Yung mga nabenta mo dito, ibili mo more on FB here, right? Kasi nasa resistance tayo dito at these levels right here, right? So very good, very good. Getting better. Congrats sa mga pumasok kay FB when we recommended it, right? Daniel Andres na SSI and RCP EW. Let's check these out. And STI from Daniel. Let me write this down. Good morning po from Abu Dhabi, from Romel De Feo. Alright, good morning sa inyo dyan. Alright, sa mga kapatid natin na sa Abu Dhabi. I'll see you next month. Oliver Richard Lucanas, good morning Sir Lloyd, and to your daughter Laika watching from UAE, Abu Dhabi. Yan, from Abu Dhabi din. Alright, I hope to see you there. Mark Lester, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning din sa lahat. To my wife, Ems Gardose, good morning sa inyo. Insights po kay PIP, salamat. Let's check out PIP. Kamustahin natin si PIP. Kasi gumanda yun last week di ba? Good morning. Yan, si Ella Montifalco, Feli Gomez, Sir Lloyd and Laika, good morning. Daniel Andres, UBP, Holcim. Right, kumustahin natin si Holcim. Nga pala guys, ito yung mga recommendations ko for today. Let me post it on the comments. May dinagdag ako dito si STR. Isa yun sa mga recommendations ko ngayon. Right, so these are my recommendations for today. LTG, Geo, PXP, POPI, EEI, ANI, STR, Phoenix on breakout. Right, so pag nag-breakout si Phoenix, pwede natin pasukin yan. Feli Gomez, Daniel, Maing Buntag, Aberdeen, Michaela. Right, good morning, Jomer Lim, Noel Minano, ayan, Sir Lloyd, Bounce, MA20, Win, DMC, Del Monte, and Crown. Ang laki ng galaw ni DMW kahapon na. Congratulations. Let's check out these four. Yan, 4. Mga bounce to MA20 daw. So, tingnan natin. Unahin natin yan kasi maganda yung mga position na yan. Right, so let's check these out. First, Jerome Gamboa. Good morning, Coach Lloyd. POPI and CHIB. POPI is in my recommendations for today. CHIB, kamustahin natin. Buti naman ang mga banks nag-bounce naman kaagad. So, hindi sila nahila talaga ni Anjin. Right, Munet Lagman, good morning everyone. Insights po on PCOR, SSI, and SEC. Right, these 3 are already on the list. So, dadaanin natin yan mamaya. One moment, please. Rico Sabado, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Ray Lavarias, good morning, sir. Your thoughts, TA on MPI, ISM, Food, and SSI, si MPI, and sulat natin, ISM, Food, and SSI. The others are already written. See you in Qatar. Yan. See you in Qatar. MPI, daanan natin yan. Mizpa, Villamor. Hi, Sir Lloyd. Good morning. Watching from the airport. Saan ka papunta, Mizpa? Right, ingat sa biyahe mo. Mark Mabanta. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Tanong ko po, ano po ang broker ng mga foreign buyers sa PSEI market? Marami yan eh. I'll post on the Billionaires Club today ano yung mga foreign na mga brokers para malaman niyo po sino yung mga yan. Pag tingin niyo po sa stock info, sino ang mga bumibili, makita niyo po ang mga foreign buyers. Alright, Israel Aquino, good morning sir. Primex po sana, thank you. Right, si Primex, dalawang araw ko na nire-reco eh. So, I don't think pwede pa siya habulin ngayon. I consider that as missed opportunity. Siguro let's wait for it to do a pullback. But tingnan pa rin natin yung chart niya ngayon. It's 8:33, so we'll start mamaya sa discussion natin. Again, the discussion is about how to know what stocks to pick daily. Right? How do I pick my stocks daily? Sa mga nire-reco ko. Right? Katrina Obano, PCOR and URC po. Yan, si URC and si PCOR. And si PCOR, hindi pa ganun gumagalaw. Si URC has already been winning. But let's write these down. Daanan natin sila. Ayan, medyo marami-rami nito. Perry Ambat, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Tanong ko lang po regarding sa dividends. Kailangan po ba hawak nyo ang isang stock hanggang X date? Yes, kailangan mo hawak hanggang X date. Pero on X date, pwede mo nang ibenta. right? So you have to hold it until the X date. For example, today is January 15, right? January 15 is the X day. Dapat hawak mo yun ngayon. And when the market opens, pwede mo na ibenta. Kaya that's the reason why bumabagsak usually ang stock after on the day ng X date. Yan. Kasi pwede na nila ibenta yan. They will already count for the dividends, right? So, very good question, Perry. John Villalon, good morning, Sir Lloyd. What do you think will be the effect of Ethereum's hard fork on its price? Haven't checked Ethereum yet, really, right? So, I'll check that out. I'm not really convinced with the crypto growth yet. Let's see in the future, right? Nag-start ako actually I started in Bitcoin. I'm a believer of the system, pero the bubble that it became, yun lang ang problema ko. Ang problema, additional problem ko talaga sa cryptocurrency, guys, really is this. Alright, this is my honest opinion when it comes to cryptocurrency. Anyone can start their own cryptocurrency, and the problem is that's okay, but the problem is they're making it for the same reason, right? Ganun rin ang purpose ng crypto na ginawa nila, same with the others. So the competition is really big. So I don't like that. Ang kagandahan sa stocks is, yes, maraming negosyo, pero iba-iba naman yung purpose nila. So you can really pick what you want. So mas maganda maghanap ng mas maganda maghanap ng fundamentals when it comes to stocks, so you can have a good bias when it comes to stocks. Ang hirap sa crypto, really. So sa crypto, purely price action lang ang tinitingnan ko talaga. There will be news paminsan-minsan, but I really don't like that. Ang problema ko din is the crypto trades 24/7, so it's really hard. So pang scalping lang talaga ang pwede mong gawin, intraday lang pwede mong gawin. Yan, Jomar Lim, Sir Lloyd, online po ba ang seminar mo? Marami. I have online seminars, I have live seminars. Speaking of seminars, ngayong Saturday, this Saturday in Cebu, if andito kayo sa Cebu niyan for the Sinulog or anything, grab the opportunity. Meron po akong seminar, ako mismo ang mag-handle in person, right? It's gonna be at 1 to 5 p.m. If we need to extend, we can. But yeah, join that. If pupunta kayo dito sa Cebu, if you're from Negros, if you're from Bohol, and you're coming here to Cebu, grab the opportunity. May seminar po tayo sa Cebu. Right? I posted something about that sa Billionaires Club in my Facebook group. Check that out para maka-join po kayo. That's in person. Next weekend naman, meron akong online. Right? Online lang ako, January 24 and 25. That's Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. sa mga online lang ang kaya, and in the evenings. That will be a good what do you call this, session for you. And then February 2 po, right, that's the next weekend, agad ka rin yan. Andyan ako sa Manila. I will be there in person in Manila, right? That's sponsored by eToro, guys. Grab this opportunity. Napakamura po ng seminar just because eToro has paid for it in advance. So napaka-late lang po na babayaran nyo for the seminar. It's gonna be very much worth it. So just register on the seminar link that I posted about February 2. Right. Rodel Bantoy, good morning, sir. PCOR, CEI, and Primex. Right. PCOR, CEI, and Primex. CEI. Check natin yan. Hindi ko nasulat si CEI. Right. Lolita Rulyoda, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Will it be okay to add on MPI at 5.02? Alright, let's check this out. And si MPI, yan. Eto ganito ha. This is a very good question from Lolita. Right, this is not just for Lolita but for everyone. We recommended MPI dito sa support pa, di ba? These levels right here, pag umaakyat yan, right, we're nearing resistance. If you're seeing the good rally, when people are celebrating, that's not a buy signal. These are sell areas, so I don't recommend buying in these areas right here. I strongly recommend, if you want to buy more, wait for it to do a retracement and then bounce before you buy more. Kasi the moment you buy here at the top and then bumaba yan, mawawala lang yung gains nyo, I tell you. So sayang. Kung binili niyo dito and then bumili kayo dito, tapos bumaba yan, magbi-meet, mawawala lahat ng gains ninyo, and worst is baka bumaba ulit, then you're gonna be on the negative. So that's bad trading. Huwag niyo pong habulin yan sa taas. Don't buy it here. this is where you buy it, right? So yan po. Don't buy more here. Wait for it to do a retracement and wait for your opportunity to buy more. Yan, si DNL, ilang araw natin rin recommend ito, right? Ito lang problema kay DNL, hindi nagpo-pullback. So congratulations sa mga pumasok kay DNL. I've been pushing for DNL for how many days already. So you're already been gaining on DNL. So congratulations. It's already at 11.80. About that buying more, sino bang nagpo-pullback ng maayos? JFC, right? So nung umpisa ni JFC here, so umpisa ni JFC na akyat was here, right? Here. So this is similar to MPI, 'di ba? Nagmataas na 272. Huwag kayong bibili ng dyan. Wait for it to do a pullback, usually at MA20, and then sa MA20 nag-bounce, and then this is where you usually buy more, at the MA20. Diyan po tayo bumibili lagi for if you have plans to buy more, right? And then just use MA20 as your next support if ever mag-buy more kayo. Very strict. Just move your stops to the recent MA20, right? So, Lolita, mamaya na po ng pullback before you buy more. Huwag kayo bibili sa taas, right? Lloyd, thank you for doing this, man. Financial educating our countrymen, hero. Thank you so much, Lan Feliciano. Right, serbisyo po natin yan. This is a very fulfilling job for me. Mr. T, good morning, Sir Lloyd from office. Fidel Ramos, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Bodega pa rin ba kay ISM? Salamat, sir. Yes, as much as possible, I am recommending that. Wag lang po kayo mag-all-in muna. You can buy more on January 31 if ever we see good news, right? You can buy more kasi most probably magrarally yan. The next time I will recommend buying more ISM is when I will see pag lumabas na, na-publicize na yung mga reports nila, financials nila. Let's see the financials of ISM, of Udena in the future. Tingnan natin kung maganda pa bang i-buy more at magbodega, right? Kasi as of the moment, wala pa tayong fundamentals kayo din eh. That's the truth about it. It's just that the portfolio is looking good. We don't really know the numbers yet, but I think it's good for ISM to really sell there, to have Udena buy them, right? Hafa Aday, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Student mo last December 29 from Macau. Uy, Hafa Aday, good morning. Yan. Lordy Bagalay, morning, sir. Junray Chan, maing buntag, Sir Lloyd. May top picks na pa. May top picks na po kayo today, right? My picks for today, I've already posted it. Tignan natin mamaya kung may sinong gusto ko talaga sa mga recommendations ko. It's 8:41. Alright, Tyron Javier, sir, pwede nyo pa i-discuss next time sa Daily Grind yung different types of dividends sa PSE stock market. Also, usual effects ng stock IPO, delisting, suspension to a stockholder, many things. Yes, definitely. I'll write this down. Siguro yan yung topic natin bukas. Kasi minsan nauubusan ako ng topic eh. Kasi, sobrang dami ko na naituro sa inyo, and then I hope you're learning a lot. Right? So let's start the discussion today. Before that, we want to thank 2Trade Asia, our sponsor for our daily video. Thank you so much, 2Trade Asia. Check them out if you're looking for a broker, mabilis, reliable. Ang pinakamaganda is they have a mobile app para kung lumalabas naman kayo minsan, at least makapag-trade kayo, makapag-cut loss kayo kahit nasa labas kayo ng bahay ninyo. Check out 2Trade Asia, 2tradeasia.com. Also, eToro, please create an eToro account using the link that I have in the video description. That will greatly help me in return. Right, so yan. Thank you to the sponsors para masustain natin itong program na ito. Now, we're gonna be talking about how to know what stocks to pick daily. Ano ba? Paano ko ba kinukuha yung mga picks ko every day, right? What I want to do now is I make sure that my recommendations are for position trade, right? Position trade na lang. I've filtered out. Dati marami ako nire-reco kasi there are picks for investing for long term, there are picks for position trades, and there are picks for momentum trades, for day trades, diba? Right now, I'm focusing my market on the newbies lang talaga, and if you want to start trading, I really invite you to become just a position trader for now. Right? Position trader and not a day trader. It's important to know the difference between these two, so that importante kasi is you don't have to pressure yourself to earn every day, right? This is the number one thing I want to put in your mind. If you're a trader, especially if you're just starting, you don't have to earn every day. That is not your goal. Your goal in a position trade is, I want to risk this amount on this stock. Siguro after 2 weeks or a month, I should be gaining this much. Right? That should be your goal. It shouldn't be daily. Kasi day trader po yung goal na daily ka dapat kumikita. And that's being greedy, especially if newbie pa lang kayo. You'll reach to that point. But my point is, hindi pa tayo dyan. Right? Darating ka rin dyan, pero not now, please. If you're a newbie, if you just started, if 2 buwan pa lang kayo, 3 buwan pa lang kayo, wag niyo pong pipilitin mag-day trade ka agad. It's not a shortcut, right? It takes time to learn the stock market. So I want you guys to be position trader. So the topic I am right now is specifically for position trading. How to know what stocks to pick daily if ever you want to buy today. Right? Tignan niyo po paano po kayo maghahanap ng stocks na pwede nyong bilhin today if may pera kayo. For example, nag-take profits na ako sa ganitong position yesterday. So today I have money. How do I know which stocks to pick? Hindi ko na pwedeng bilhin yun kasi binenta ko na nga dun sa taas, diba? So what now? Ano naman ngayon ang puposisyonan ko? So here it is. Number 1 really is, you know my bias, diba? My bias is, number 1, fundamentals. Always do your best to know the company by heart. I don't want to discuss about fundamentals today, but I know you know already how to check the fundamentals of the companies. If you don't know how to check the fundamentals yet, I have a video about fundamentals, right? Check that out, right? Because that's very important. You have to know the company by heart, right? By heart. Bakit? Because if you know the company by heart, you will have the conviction in entering the stock. Hindi ka matatakot, right? So, hindi ka matatakot magbili, hindi ka matatakot mag-test buy. Alam mo yung, hoy, hinipe nila ito. Sabi nila, maganda daw ito. Bibilin ko kaya. Hindi mo alam kasi hindi mo kilala yung company by heart. But if you know the company by heart and if you see the support, you won't be afraid to buy that and risk your money in that company. So, it's really important to know the company by heart. So, fundamentals ang number 1. Number 2 is, sa bias ko is the prices, diba? So, mamaya na lang yan. Fundamentals. Number 1, fundamentals. Fundamentals will let you know what companies to buy. Right? What companies to buy. Number 1 yan. Kasi, for example, maganda ang technicals nitong company na ito, pero hindi ko i-reco yan kasi the fundamentals, I am shaky with the fundamentals. I have to know the fundamentals by heart. Right? If this company is good, I'll write that down. Which brings me down to the main topic natin ngayon, the watch list. And why do you have to have a watch list? The topic natin is how do you know what stocks to pick daily? Then you have to have your watch list, right? Why? The watch list, this is your list of companies that you want to buy. Meron ka dapat lang lista of companies that you know by heart, na gusto mong bilhin. Right? For example, si JFC, meron akong lista. Si JFC, si BDO, si SMPH. How many do you want? It's up to you. Akin yung lista ko malaki because I have the responsibility of recommending this to people. But for you guys, especially sa mga kasimula pa lang, start with around 20 to 30 companies na you know by heart. Right? This will be your list of companies that you want to buy. For example, you have 20. Siguro mga blue chips karamihan. Yun po ang titignan mo araw-araw. List of companies that you want to buy. You know by heart. You know the fundamentals. Kaya po, linilink ko po doon. So, eto, for example, si BDO. Napakaganda ng fundamentals ni BDO. So, I'm gonna write BDO down on my watch list. Hindi ko pa yan bibilhin. We're still in the fundamentals. Pero isusulat ko na po yan sa watch list ko. Alright? And then, your watch list will be your pot of gold, right? These will be the first companies you will review every time you study the market. So if it's time to study the market, let's say every night ka nagsa-study the market after the market days, or every morning before the market starts, like this one, the daily grind. So it's time to study. Ano yung mga companies na titignan ko? Number 1 po, titignan ko kaagad ang watch list ko. Right? Tingnan ko si BDO, tingnan ko si JFC, tingnan ko ito kung pwede bang bilhin. Right? So that's the watch list. There are 3 parts of the watch list. Number 1 is ito yung watchlist ko. This is for me. This is just for me. Ito yung tinuturo ko sa mga students ko. Merong iba dyan, iba yung preference na sa watchlist na. But what I'm teaching you is how my watchlist works. Right? How I use my watchlist. 3 parts of the watchlist. Number 1 is tomorrow's buy plans and exit. And number 2 is the stocks to monitor and conditions. Right? I'll explain to you mamaya ano yan, mga conditions na yan. And then number 3, the least priority companies. Right? The first part of the watch list is tomorrow's buy plans and exit. Ito na yung bale mga stocks na hinog na. These are the companies that I've filtered out for today na hinog na and pwede nang i-bilhin today. Yung mga nire-reco ko sa inyo, these are the stocks na andito sa first part. Tomorrow's buy plans and exit. Pwede yan bukas if gabi kayo nag-aaral or if you study in the morning, it can be today's buy plans and exit. But the point is, these are the stocks that you will buy today. Yung mga nireko ko, those are in this first part of the list. Right, the second part is the stocks to monitor and their conditions. Ito yung mga stocks na may bunga na pero hindi pa hinog. Right? You're still conditions that you're looking for before you want to buy it. For example, I just mentioned that a while ago. I always wait for the green, the bounce or the green candlestick before I want to recommend it. So, yun yung mga hinihintay ko na conditions there. For example, wait for the breakout. Pag nag-breakout yan, ire-reco ko yan. So these are the conditions I'm looking for. Wait for the pullback or wait for the bounce. Yan, wait for the breakout. Ang dami dyan na mga what do you call this? Mga conditions. So, ito yung mga stocks na inaabangan ko. Like, inuupuan ko. I check them every day for the buy signal. So, that's the second part of the list. And the third part of the list is the least priority. These are the stocks that I love also. Nagkaroon lang ako ng third part of the list kasi ang dami ko pong tinitignan na stocks. You can have this or you can't have this. It's okay not to have this kasi lalagay nyo naman yan lahat sa second for most probably. Meron lang akong least priority kasi ang dami po ng hinahawakan ng stocks. Minsan wala akong oras to study everyone. So, at least yung mga nasa least priority, hindi ko po muna titignan. Ito yung nasa second part and the first part ang tinitignan ko because these are the most important stocks kasi ito na yung malapit na mahinog eh. Ito mga malayo-layo pa mahinog. That's the perfect term, explanation for that. Ang third part, yung mga hindi pa malayo pa mahinog, these two are the, una yung hinog na, ito malapit na mahinog. Right? So, those are the 3 parts of the watch list that I have. How do I use my watch list? Right? Paano ko ba ito ginagawa? So, I have, ito is lagi to sa, this is on my seminars. I show this to everyone. How do I use my watch list? Meron akong template dito eh. Where is that? Research? Nope. FF101, seminar, workshop. Yan. Slides. Right, let me open my sample watch list. Pakita po sa inyo how I do it. Right, it's still opening. And so this is the watch list example. Ito yung today's buy plans and exit or tomorrow's buy plans and exit. Depende sa inyo. Next is the stocks to monitor and their conditions. And then ito yung third part, the stocks list and status. Ito yung mga least priority. So these are the 3 parts that I have. Right? First is, for example lang ito URC. Ito yung URC. I always prepare this before the market. URC already has bounce. So, ito na yung condition na nakita ko. Hinog na siya kasi meron ng bounce. Buy at, before the market opens, meron na akong price range. For example, buy it at 130 to 131 pesos for URC. For example, buy it at 5 to 5.05 kung gusto ko yung bilhin na stock. So, I already have my price range. Hindi yung bilhin ko at piso exactly. Kasi hindi mo mabibili ka agad yan at piso, right? You have to have a price range where you are okay with the risk. So, right? So, you have, planado mo na yung presyo magkano mo gustong bilhin. Right? And then, next is the number of stocks. Number of stocks is, planado mo na rin yan. Kasi, ang karamihan ng mga newbies, ang ginagawa nila is, uy, maganda CJFC ngayon. Bilhin ko at 300. Magkano yung BP ko? Let's say, mayroon akong 50,000. Ilan ba yung stocks na mabibili ko at 50,000? Magma-mathematics ka pa during buying at tumakyat na yan dahil sa mathematics mo. Right? Dapat planado mo na yan before the market opens. Ilan ang bibilhin mo. Right? And then my exit is my cut loss. Right? Yun yung makikita nyo po sa watch list ko if I trade. Right? So, SMPH, for example, buy immediately, rumor buy, currently on a pullback, buy immediately, depende yan. ANI, sustain the breakout, cut loss below support, 345. So, yun yung mga hinog na. For example lang ito hindi po ito ngayon. ito yung stocks to monitor. The second part of the watch list is, for example, PIP, already too high, wait for the pullback. So PIP, most probably, this means na uptrend na siya because it's already too high. Just wait for it to do a pullback. So this is the condition. Wait for the pullback. FGen, already too high. Wait for the pullback. SMP, broke its downtrend. Wait for confirmation buying. So I have conditions. Meron ako mga conditions that I'm waiting for para mahinog siya. So that if this condition happens, it's already good to buy. Right? And then the last part, for example, this is TUG still on a downtrend, so I put them in the least priority just in case I don't have really the time to study everything. At least man lang itong mga ito lang ang mababasa ko. These guys are least priority, so that to save time. Now, you do this every day, right? You have to do this every day. Even if you don't have to buy today, keep studying the market, because you'll never know when an opportunity strikes. If you see that this, kasi problema, pag wala kang pera, hindi ka mag-aaral, you will be starting to miss out on other opportunities. What if wala ka ng pera, buying power, and then suddenly, this good stock is starting to form a support and you don't have buying power, hindi mo pinag-aralan, you're gonna miss that your buy opportunity, right? I told you before, this is one of the reason why I told you before, please mag-ipon na kayo, mag-ipon na kayo ng buying power because the market is gonna bounce anytime soon, and there it is, ang dami po natin sanang napasukan if ever nag-ipon lang tayo. Anyways, going back to this, how do I do this, right? For example, URC, these are the stocks na hinog na. On the opening of the market, I buy URC and then it started to go up already. So, kasi umakyat na siya and it's already up there. It's not good to buy for tomorrow. So, I changed the status already. It's already too high. Wait for the pullback. So, since it's not good to buy tomorrow, it doesn't belong on this part of the watch list anymore. So, I delete that and put it on the second part. I just move it up and down, right? Now, once I have moved that down, I'm gonna go to the second part and the second item on the list and the third part and the third item, and then there it is, SMPH buy immediately. What if I haven't bought SMPH and SMPH did not move today? It just consolidated, ng doji lang, right? So I'm not gonna move because it's still good to buy for tomorrow, right? And for example, ANI still sustained the breakout but didn't really go high. So I'm gonna leave it there because it's still good to buy tomorrow. So I'm not gonna move ANI there. So I'm done with my first part of the list. Now I go to the second part of the list, right? The stocks to monitor in this condition. So I'm now gonna look for stocks that are baka may nahinog na, right? So URC, already too high. Just place that there. So I'm gonna skip that and I'll go to PIP. So yesterday, PIP was already too high. I'm waiting for PIP to pull back. So now I look at PIP. I was waiting for a pullback and I check PIP on PIP's chart. Uy, I see a pullback. So that's good news, right? So PIP is doing a pullback, but you don't buy the pullback. Wait for the bounce. Now this is the condition that will make it ripe. So PIP is doing a pullback. Wait for the bounce. I'm gonna leave PIP on the second part of the list still because hindi pa siya hinog, right? Tingnan natin bukas kung mahinog ba siya. So if FGen already too high, wait for a pullback. It's still not doing a pullback, so I'll just leave it as is there. And then check it until the last part of your list. And then once you're done, then you're done for the day, right? These are the companies you wanna buy tomorrow. For example, tomorrow, you did not buy anything, but still you have to check the market. Let's say SMPH still did not move, so let's still leave SMPH there, and ANI same scenario, still did not move still, so they're still good to buy, right? They're still at the support area, so we'll leave it there. Let's go now to the second part of the list. URC already too high, wait for the pullback. So yesterday URC, I was waiting for the pullback. Let's check out URC now. Alright, URC is still going up, so there's no pullback yet, so it's not yet good to buy. Now, second part of the list of this part is PIP is doing a pullback. Wait for the bounce. So yesterday, I was waiting for the bounce. Now I'm gonna check if there was a bounce today. So I'm gonna check PIP. Uy, PIP has a bounce. Bounce is the signal that it's ripe already. So now, kasi hinog na siya, because it's ripe already, you change the status, right? Has a confirmation bounce already, and then buy at What again? Price range. What is the price range you want to buy it? And then number of stocks, most importantly, number of stocks. Right, planado na yan dapat before the market opens. And then your exit, your cut loss. You have to plan that before the market opens. And then just remove that, Control X. And then I put it on the first part of the list because it's already ripe. It's already good to buy. So when the market opens, I can consider PIP. So ganito ang nangyayari ngayon. If these companies are what I recommend every day. Ito nasa first part. So PIP, SMPH, ANI, right? So that's how I know what stocks to pick every day. People are asking me, Sir Lloyd, how are you able to get your list, your recommendations every day? What screener settings do you do? I don't do screening. I don't use screeners. I do it manually as much as possible. I always do it manually because the tendency, if you don't have a watch list, if screeners lang ang you're depending on screeners, you might miss a buy opportunity, right? You might miss an opportunity to buy on the stocks that you really love the most. I only trade the stocks that I know by heart, so I won't really care on those screeners because screeners are gonna give you many lists of stocks that you don't even know. Right? I have a bias on the stocks that I know by heart. That's why I have to have my own watch list and I check them every day. Even if I do not trade, I have to check them every day so that I don't miss a buy opportunity. That is how I pick my stocks every day. Is live chart every day at what time does it start po, sir? Is live chat every day? Yes, it's at 8:15 every day. Right, Sir Lloyd, ilang gain po ba dapat para mag-sell? 6%. Kung konti pa lang naman hawak mo na stock, advisable mag-sell ng half. I have a video about taking profits, right? Just search for that. It's in the Daily Grind playlist and it's in the Investment Guide playlist. Usually I take profits when my risk to reward ratio is hit. There's a more proper video for that. Oh, just like the journal, I can help monitor our move. Thank you, sir. Ganda ng topic. Thank you po. Is it worth investing CLI? Right. Right, so that's how I find my recommendations every day. I hope that was clear. Good morning for sir, baka pwede rin idagdag na lesson stock split and decision and stock dilution. Right, let's talk about that one of these days. Right, good morning sir, I like LTG the most for today's picks. Right, so yan, so sana recorded permanently. This is a novel topic, right? So yes, this is recorded, right? This is recorded. You can review this every day, but yeah, that's one of my secrets. This is how I find my recommendations every day. Sabi ko sa inyo, I only recommend stocks that are fundamentally good for me at the very least, right? That's just for me. I'm not the best fundamentalist out there. I don't have a team to do the research for me. Unlike the brokers, they have the best fundamentals out there. So I try my best to incorporate my research with theirs as much as possible. But yeah, this is my bias. This is how I pick my stocks every day. Ayan, so that's for the lesson today. We'll go now to the charts. But before that, again guys, ang dami niyo pong matutunan. These are one of the lessons that you will be learning on the seminars that I provide. So please, if you want to, if you can, please join the seminars that I have. I have this weekend dito sa Cebu, February 2 sa Manila, and then next weekend po, I have a next weekend a seminar, that's January 24 and 25. Right, so one moment please. And so let's go back. Now, thanks. At some point, we have the same insights. This is so helpful. And alin ang mas safe stop loss? The MA20 or around 3 to 4% below support? Very good question from Joy P. Right? I'll just entertain that question really for now, okay? Ano ba ang magandang stop loss? Mas maganda if you're a trend trader. I usually ride trends. For example, this is JFC's support right here. Right? So this is JFC support. I usually trade the trend. So this is on an uptrend right here. And then this is I buy more. So this is another buy area. I do ang ginagawa ko po is I do trailing stop losses. So if you do trail stops, you can use MA20. This is so that you secure your profits properly. All right. For example, here at this point right here, let's say at this point, yan, MA20. We have MA20 right here. I cut loss -3 below support of MA20. So I'm using trail stops because I'm using MA20. The problem here is if I use the support that I entered is here. So if it goes down here to here, I just lost all my gains. Right? So that's why I use trail stops, because this protects you from massive pullbacks like this one right here. For example, this one. If you did not if you bought it here, I did recommend JFC here at this level. So if you were winning from here, this point to this point, you just earned 20%. If you don't use trail stops like this one right here, you're gonna use the main support kung saan ka bumili. You're gonna lose your entire support, your entire earnings. It even went below that, diba? So that's why I use the MA20. So once it is below MA20, I cut loss. At least I still have secured my gains from here to here, if ever that's how I want to play it. But I usually sell half at the top, sell everything below MA20, right? So at least on the other half, I still have gains. All right, so let's go to my picks for today. Number one sa pick ko is number one on my picks is LTG, right? Number one sa pick ko is LTG. Right? I'm recommending LTG today. Why? The technical analysis, right? We were waiting for this green price action-wise. We have a good bounce and bounce from a support here. So this support is holding. This is support number one, and it's holding on to that support. It's a bullish market. LTG has been giving us good numbers, especially the third quarter numbers. So LTG, I think this is gonna go up. You can test out this support for LTG. Volume picked up on that bounce, so that's a good sign. So you can test this out. Just cut lows below that support if you need to, right? LTG, one of my favorite picks for today. Next is Geo, right? Geo, after that, we have an MA20 bounce for Geo. So you can test Geo out. Geo has been giving us good numbers for third quarter, 74%. Second quarter, 44%. It has been very consistent this year, right? First quarter, positive 38. Annual earnings last year is positive 69%. So for almost 2 years already, Geo has been giving us consistent numbers. So yes, I think Geo is gonna start to go up because of this performance that they have. So that's a good entry point for Geo. You can test that MA20 out. Next is PXP. I'm recommending PXP today because we are near MA20 and the price action has been confirming the support. So yeah, you can test out the MA20. You can use MA20 as your support for PXP. So I think it's gonna this is a good pullback, and I think it's gonna be starting from that point. Bollinger Band is telling us it's gonna do sideways, so we can't really tell if it's gonna go up right away anytime soon, but somehow we're seeing a support already, and we always buy at the support. So hindi yung pag-aakyat na siya. So that's a good support. Poppy naman, and Poppy is on an uptrend, guys, right? We are seeing eto yan ha, ganito ang maghanap ng trend, right? So let's change the color to, let's say, ano ba klaro? Yellow, no, not yellow, red na lang, das kapalan lang natin. Right there. So the red one, we are seeing higher highs and higher lows. This stock is on an uptrend. This is another tranche. This is another dip that you can enter. So I'm recommending Poppy. You can use this or MA20 as your support. Si Poppy po is on an uptrend. Sayang naman yung trend niya if hindi nyo sasakyan. Just cut loss below MA20 if ever that fails. Next up is EEI. One of my favorites then today for today's pick. AEI overall is still very cheap, right? Overall, napakamura niya pa. It's been giving us good numbers. Third quarter, positive 132. Second quarter, positive 52%. Has been very consistent. First quarter, negative 2% lang. Very tolerable. Annual earnings plus 198 has been consistent for 2 years already. So, EEI, yan, kakasimula pa lang yan. It's already a very good support. So, EEI, napaka low risk po. That's why I want you to position on EEI. Right? ANI. Recommending ANI also for today. We have a confirmed support for ANI, right? This is the first dip. The second dip, it was holding at that support
already. Kaso nga lang, I don't want you to be really aggressive for Annie. It's just that Annie has been showing us good fundamentals. Napakaganda ng numbers ni Annie. 591% for third quarter. Second quarter, 559%. So, very consistent numbers. First quarter, plus 308%. Annual earnings plus 182, grabe po, kumikita si Annie. Right? So, I think this support is gonna hold, but I can't be sure. If you are planning to trade it, you can buy this support right here, or you can sell it. Anyways, RSI is already starting to go down. I mean, nasa baba na si RSI. So, those are healthy levels already for RSI. So, if it bounces, then you can get get in. If ever magtuloy-tuloy ang downtrend, then let's just wait for it to reach the lowest point of RSI before we wanna buy it again. Right, for Annie, I'm recommending Annie today. STR po, si STR, Bollinger Band trigger, that's an uptrend, guys. Higher highs and higher lows, right? So, that's an uptrend. Perfect, 20 bounce. Napakaliit pa ng risk. Still very tolerable. So, pwede nyo pong habulin yan. Still around 4.3% away from support. Try to bargain to near 20 as much as you can at around 5.90 if you want to get in STR. Sayang yung bounce 20. So, this is the reason why I love MA20. You know where the stocks usually bounce at MA20. STR, and then Phoenix. Phoenix attempted to do breakout a few days back. Yesterday, it failed to do a breakout again after hitting that resistance. My recommendation for Phoenix is buy it on a breakout. Antayin nyo po yung breakout na Phoenix before you wanna get in Phoenix, okay? So, Phoenix might do a breakout. Ang ganda ng developments nila ngayon, especially the movements of Dennis Oy with the South China Sea, yung LNG project nila. So, those are very good developments for Phoenix. Yeah, I can recommend Phoenix on a breakout. Antayin lang natin yung breakout. It's 9:10, so we still have time. I'm gonna go to your sorry, excuse me. Right, so I'm gonna go to your requests today. Phoenix, ayan. Request natin ngayon is Win. Unahin ko lang po muna yung mga nauna, ha. May question about Win. Right, Win naman, ayan, it's forming a support. This is good for Win, actually. Right, it's forming a support already. So, you can test out this support again for Win. Last time natin chinek yung support ni Win, umakyat siya. Right there. Kaso nga lang ngayon, hindi ko nireko si Win kasi we're seeing a lower high. So, but there's the support right there. There's a bounce right here. So, you can test out this short-term support if you want to. Kaso nga lang shaky lang ako ngayon sa Win kasi we're seeing a head and shoulder pattern. So, hindi nag-materialize yung uptrend niya. So, maybe it's gonna solidify a support again. So, let's see if that support holds. You can enter that support actually. That's already a support. So, pwede nyo pasukin yan. DMC naman, it's forming a resistance around this area. Very strong resistance. Attempted to do a breakout but did not sustain. Maybe it is gonna do a breakout again. That's a what do you call this? That's a bullish pattern. Just wait for it to do a breakout. Yan yung confirmation natin. Wait for the breakout for DMC. Right? For DMC, Del Monte, DELM, Del Monte, and bounce at MA20. So this is looking good, right? So Del Monte is showing us a good bottom already. Pababa yung mga presyo niya, but RSI is going up. So, yeah, Del Monte is showing us a good recovery. Right? Annual earnings. May annual earnings naman pala sila for 2018. Naglabas na sila. Ang aga, right? 236%. This is good for Del Monte. I didn't see that. But this is good for Del Monte. It's showing us good bottom. You can test out this bottom. Very good bounce MA20. I'm gonna be adding Del Monte on my picks today, right? Just because maliit ang risk and it's showing us a good development. So baka this is the bottom of Del Monte. Very good sa nag-question yan. MA20 for Del Monte. Use MA20. Pwede nyo po i-test by yan. Napakamura po ni Del Monte ngayon compared to its IPO price. So I guess Del Monte has already bottomed out at last. Right? That's a good sign for bottoming out. Maybe it's gonna go up anytime soon. So, pwede nyo po i-test si Del Monte. Really shaky with the fundamentals. I'm gonna research more about Del Monte. But technical analysis-wise, Del Monte is showing us a good sign. So, good job sa nag-pick niyan. Alright, thank you so much for showing that to me. Crown. Yan, si Crown naman. Kamustahin natin si Crown. Crown. Ayun. We have a strong resistance kay Crown. Antayin nyo lang po yung breakout ni Crown if you wanna enter. Right? So, strong resistance kay Crown. Use a breakout strategy for Crown. Pag pumasok kay Crown, right? SCC, SEC naman, MA20, it's there already. I'm just waiting for it to show us a green signal before I want to recommend SEC. But you are all malapit na mahinog yan. We did see a divergence kay SEC, so this is a good sign already for SEC. A green right there will show us a higher low, so that will be a good entry point. So, antayin natin yung green ni SEC before we wanna get in. PCOR. Yan, si PCOR naman, doing a pullback. Let's wait for PCOR to do a green again before we wanna recommend it. Again, I did recommend PCOR dito sa support. Starting to move already. Yan. So, this is good. Kahit pababa yung presyo niya, yung volume niya, mas mababa naman yung sell-off. This is a bullish signal at actually, kahit pula yan. Right? Ready your screenshots if you don't have this yet. I'm gonna show you the volume to price to volume relationship. Right, so let me zoom in. Right, so at least may screenshot kayo dyan. The price is decreasing, but the volume is also decreasing. Etong dalawang ito sa baba. Decreasing. Nga pala, may promise ako sa student ko. Isang follower ko yesterday. He's having a hard time following the mouse cursor. I don't really know how to show the mouse para magpula siya. So that makikita nyo sa screen. But I hope you can see this. Wala naman tayong laser pointer, so I can't really show. So decreasing, that's a bullish signal. Selling pressure is weakening. This is what you're seeing right now on this chart. Asan yung chart? So decreasing ang presyo, but the sell-off volume is already decreasing. So that's a bullish signal. We just wait for the green one before we wanna get in. PCOR is showing us bullish signals po. Right? So, PCOR, anytime soon, pwede natin pasukin yan. Baka nga ngayon, mag-bounce yan eh. So, abangan nyo po sa mga nag-aabang kay PCOR. It's 9:15, so we still have time. I'll do this the fastest I can. Sakit nalalamunan ko, but yeah, we have to do this. Fen, yan. Si Fen naman, alright, nag-pull back si Fen and then starting to form a support. This could be good for Fen, alright? Baka umakyat si Fen. I'm just really concerned about the RSI. Medyo mataas pa rin yung RSI ni Fen eh. So, maybe it's gonna continue its growth because there's a very good catalyst for FINMA. Binili sila na EALA. So, I guess this can be a support. You can, sa mga gustong pumasok kay FINMA, I would recommend just test buy lang dito. Test out this support if you want to. You can test out this bounce. If ever it goes back to MA20 and bounces, that's a much more healthier bounce. I would strongly recommend wait for it at MA20. Just buy more if ever mag-MA20. Ang problema kasi kung hindi kayo mag-test buy dito, paano pag umakyat yan, may iwan kayo. Just test buy if it goes down. If you really like this fundamentals of FINMA, you can test buy here and then if ever it goes down, you still have money kasi test buy lang naman ginawa nyo. If it bounces at MA20, that's a much more healthier bounce. This stock is gonna be on an uptrend and then you just buy more on MA20 bounce. That's for Fen. Yun yung mare-recommend ko na kay Fen. Kasi ang ganda rin naman ng fundamentals ni Fen ngayon eh. Right, SMDC. Ayan. Thank you so much for showing this to me. Right, SMDC. Very good signals, right? I'm not sure ano nga ba ulit tong signal nito. We're just waiting for a bounce. Pataas ang bottom. RSI is going down. Right, I think this is, let's check out our cheat sheets. Ayan. Oops. Ayan. It's a bullish signal po. Good job sa SMDC. Pataas ang support. RSI is going down. That's a bullish signal. That's a hidden divergence, right? So, let's go back to the chart. That's what you're seeing right now. Pataas ang presyo. Right? We can use the line graph if you want to. Mas maganda yan for divergence. Let's remove Bollinger Bands. Pataas ang graph. The supports, RSI is going down. So, a bounce will be the confirmation of this pattern. That's a bullish signal. SMDC, ayan, malalagay ko na si SMDC. Baka bukas, pwede na, hinog na yan. SMDC, pwede na pong pasukin yan pag nag-bounce yan today. Good job sa nakahanap nito, yung nagtanong about SMDC, right? Thank you so much. I found SMDC, right? Tagal ko rin hinintay to sa SMDC, hindi ko na napansin. Right, let me go back to the chart. Asan na yun? Paano nga ba ulit yun, kaya pala. Nawawala. Yun pala. Right, candles, and then, yun. SMDC is good. Good find. Just wait for the bounce, and then you can get in SMDC. Congratulations for finding this. every one of us is getting better. Napakaganda po ng feeling pag ganyan. Right? Let's get rich together nga eh, di ba? To go break MA20, let's see if the collapse continues. You can cut loss negative 3% below MA20 sa mga pumasok. I did enter here at around this MA20 bounce, so I'm still gaining on to go. Kaso nga lang, maybe it's gonna form a support. Without the MA20, we have a support right here. Tanggalin ko si Bollinger Bands. That's a support confirmation right there. Pag nag-green yan, you can use this as your support if you want to get in Tugo. But Tugo has very good, what do you call this, developments lately, especially that Dennis Uy is gonna be buying them. O nga no, right? SMDC, alam ko, yes. That's why wala yan sa list ko sa SMDC. Delisted, right? O nga no, stupid of me. Hindi ko na nakalimutan ko yung dates. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is still 2013 na This is 2013 na chart. Kaya pala hindi ko na tinignan to sa SMDC kasi delisted na ito. Right, thank you so much for letting me know. Mouse, right click, crosshair property, background crosshair if makatulong sa Lloyd. Thank you so much. Properties. Mamaya na lang sa next episodes natin, right? Sorry about the sinayang yung oras nyo kay SMDC na bring up kasi nakalimutan ko na delist na pala yan. Next is Tugo. Ayan. Geo Ambas 6.39 ang opening kay ISM. That's very good. Let's check out ISM. ISC tuloy. ISM. Right. So ISM 6.39, so that's a gap up opening, so that's good. So yeah, that's what I've been telling you. Kung gusto niyo pumasok kay ISM, just follow the trend line right there, and then there it is, right? So as long as you are following this trend line, people are bullish kay ISM. Bullish po ang signals ni ISM. It's just that nag-aabang po sa January 31 yung karamihan. So yeah, for ISM, good job sa mga pumasok doon sa baba. I've been telling you, just keep buying ISM on the dips. FNI, ito si FNI. It's FNI. Here you go. FNI been triggering the lower Bollinger Band. So I'm still kind of shaky kay FNI, but we have a good support right here. Hopefully that support holds. Technical analysis wise, it's telling us it has bottomed out already. So I think this is a good bottom for FNI. Baka matulog ito. So if you want to test this out, just wait for the green and buy as long as that support holds. Maliit lang po na pera muna. Mamaya niyo na po dagdagan pag uptrend na. Remember, the trend is your friend, right? So antayin niyo po ang uptrend before niyo po kaibiganin yan. So kung gusto niyo po mag-bottom pick, pwede niyo po i-testing yung maliit na niyan, ng konti. Right, ECP, there's a question about ECP. And so ECP somehow is showing us a lower resistance. So I don't think ECP is gonna be moving again anytime soon, but I could be wrong. So if ever gusto nyo to, this is MA20 levels. Pag nag-green yan, then it can be a good jump for ECP. Right now kasi si ECP for me medyo mahal na siya, right? So ECP, pag nag-green yan, you can test out the bounce at MA20 if you want to. SMC, right? Recommended SMC dito sa support, dito sa baba. It's starting to go up already. Ayan, nag-attempt ng breakout but failed. But that's okay. Dito kasi tayo pumasok sa baba. So SMC, if gusto nyo pumasok pa, just wait for it to sustain a breakout before you wanna enter, right? So that's for SMC. SCC. We talked about SCC already, so I'm gonna skip that. Si Now naman, very good climb kay Now kahapon, kaso nga lang bumalik rin kaagad na naman. Right, so Now, I don't want to recommend Now. Remember, I recommended Now here, dito sa baba. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys. Enter the bottom parts, right? Enter the support. Because ang swerte sa stock market is given to those na, tawag dyan, prepared. We recommended Now here, and in the middle of the position, biglang nag-news si Now at umakyat. That's the swerte. Hindi yung paglabas ng news, doon pa kayo makipaghabalon sa mga tao. Hindi po kayo maaambunan ng swerte. Right? It's really hard to do that. So right, kahapon, dami na namang naipit kay Now. I don't want to recommend it kasi pababa yung resistance niya. Can you see that? The price action, the sell-off is happening lower and lower. So, konting ingat muna. Right? So, yan. Next up is, okay, now, PCOR. Masahin natin si PCOR. And just wait for the bounce kay PCOR. We checked that already. Vulcan naman, it's 9.23 guys. So, siguro last 3 stocks na lang. Sakit na lalamunan ko. Right, Vulcan, we're still waiting for Vulcan to really confirm the support right here. Anytime soon, pag nag-green yan dyan, that will be our entry point for Vulcan. Nagbabounce na nga si Vulcan eh. So, let's wait for the green if we can find one before we wanna enter Vulcan. Right? You don't have to be, what do you call this? You don't have to be aggressive in this in that stock. Si CLC naman, right? So we are still near MA20. I'll still recommend CLC right at MA20. Use MA20 as your support. Food, ayan, si food nasa resistance na eh. So iwas na kay food po. Wag na po natin habulin. If we wanna chase after food, use the MA20. Right? That's the best entry point for food, right? So konti ingat lang. Next up is okay, food. Sunod kay food is EW. May question about East-West. Yan, si East-West. Let's wait for the green for East-West. It's already at MA20. So, let's see if the MA20 bounce will hold. So, pag nag-bounce MA20 yan, that will be a good entry point for East-West. Good job sa mga pumasok kay East-West. We did recommend East-West at this point right here when we saw that divergence. Right there, sabi ko po sa inyo, this is the one of the best strategies for bottom picking, yung divergence na yan. So, good job sa mga pumasok kay EW noon. Right now, let's just wait for it to bounce before we wanna get in. Si Metrobank naman, nag-bounce na si Metrobank, di ba? MBT, the banks have been bouncing. Alright, so, nag-bounce si Metrobank. Maybe, most probably, you can get in. Yeah, get in this near the support as much as you can for Metrobank. Or naman, and si OR sustaining the MA20 bounce. Maybe it's gonna go back down to support. Let's wait for one more confirmation. Isa lang confirmation before we wanna test out OR again. Last lang guys is SEB because we are kapos na po tayo sa oras. Alright, si SEB guys, it's on a strong uptrend. Right, so wait for it to reach MA20. The best entry points are this MA20 bounces right here. Look at that after strong rally. Sa MA20 nagsustain strong rally. Just wait for it at MA20 again before we wanna get in SEB. Right, so that's it for today. Yan, it's 9:25 already. Market is looking good. So pumosisyon po kayo sa mga especially sa mga blue chips that are showing you supports. Those are very good entries. All right. Yes, sell na sa food. Actually, yun yung yun yung signals kay food eh. So I don't wanna recommend buying that anymore. Huwag niyo na pong habulin yan sa taas. Saturday sa Cebu po, send me a message if you wanna join the seminar in Cebu. And 1 to 5 p.m. at Alpha City Suites, January 19. Next week po, online, January 24 and 25. And February 2 sa Manila. Huwag niyo po sasayayin yung opportunity. Napakamura po na seminar. I think it's the cheapest trading seminar out there already for you guys. So, huwag niyo po sasayayin yung opportunity. Right? Let's get rich together. Enjoy Tuesday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.